Hello and welcome back to Empires of Europe 1700. So, where we are now is in a bit of a limbo situation because obviously I took Milan back and we now made peace with the Holy Roman Empire. I didn't see a reason really to continue waging war against them. Even though I don't really want to pay them anything at all, because I personally feel like we were holding our own relatively nicely, even if we did have to do a couple of fief trades, which, you don't really want to do that, right? You don't really want to do that, ever. However, they are massive. As you can see, they have 28 towns, 27 castles. It's very, very difficult to make anything happen against a faction that is as large as that, especially considering the fact that we don't really have a significant amount of proximity to them now anymore either. So that's obviously a bit of a problem too, because basically if we want to make our way all the way over from where we are, we're going to have to go here. And obviously Cayman Castle. That is the that is the closest over here. And then everything else is just beyond that. And there is a huge mountain in the way. And obviously I don't really want to walk all the way through the Venetians just to get to these guys and then continue attacking them. Because they're obviously going to be able to probably retaliate and very, very easily take those things back because they are so much closer to those outlying territories. So I thought, okay, let's make peace with them. Let's make peace with them. And then we can have a little bit more freedom about what we do next. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to attack the Papal States. They are indeed at war against the Venetians, which I am going to be attacking after this. But I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to just eliminate the Papal States, just get them out of here, and then we'll have a pretty good shot. Now, these guys are actually saying no to the war declaration. Why are they saying no? Okay, that's a little bit of a weird one, isn't it? I'm going to just force it through no matter what. I'm just going to force it through, and then we're going to see what happens, but yeah, I mean, personally for me, I don't think we should really worry. I'm gonna see if I can maybe get these guys. Yeah, they're pretty annoying to actually catch up to be honest. They are pretty annoying to do that. So, anyway, we are just... actually, you know what? What's really funny here? I'm not gonna be executing these guys because I personally don't think they need to be executed. So I'm just going to take them prisoner and I'm not going to execute them. That's all I'm going to do. Because if we were to execute them, I have a feeling that's... Well, I mean, basically that's pointless. I feel like that's kind of pointless. We can obviously call for some people to join us here. Maybe that's going to be a good idea. Maybe Uros can come and join us and maybe Robert as well. It is going to cost me a little bit of influence here, but I think that's probably going to be useful considering, as you can see, a massive amount of people in the garrison here. So many people, it's actually crazy. I don't know how we're really going to be capturing this, to be honest. It might be a little bit too difficult for us to capture, but we're going to just try our best. You know, we kind of have to make something happen relatively fast because... in the case of someone else declaring war against us, like for example, let's say the Venetians want to attack us because we're encroaching on their enemy, then we're going to have a problem because then we've got to have to, then we're dealing with two different factions at once and the vassals are going to be ganging up on us and it's not going to be a particularly fun time had by anyone. So that's obviously a bit of an issue. However, hopefully that's not going to happen. Hopefully the Venetians are going to be very, very pleased that we are going to be taking Rome. Obviously, they're not, They're not going to be very pleased at all. And they're probably going to declare war on us after we've taken it, which I am very much wholeheartedly expecting, which is the reason why I wanted to attack the Papal States first. Because in this case, I mean, just think about it, If we eliminate this faction, we don't have to worry about them ever again. Generally, I guess it might have been better strategically to just allow the Venetians and the Papal States to go at each other while we completely eliminated the Venetians. That would have been a pretty cool idea too. Don't get me wrong. I think that probably would have been a nice alternative, shall we say. Oh wow, we're actually losing a lot of our... Why are we losing our siege right here? These guys must have really good engineers or something like that. Because the last couple of towns that we've gone into, we've not had any issues with destroying the enemy's siege bombardment equipment. But it seems like this time around we are having some issues. Okay, that must mean that, yeah, they definitely have you know, an engineer in there or something like that, because we've not had any issues whatsoever before. And we're inflicting so much damage right now. Look at this. They're losing so many people right here. Okay, this is pretty crazy. Lord's Privy Council. I'm not entirely sure if I appreciate this. Oh no, this is fine. This is fine. Okay, yeah. That is okay. I'm gonna agree with Robert on this. Thank you. Thank you. If they drain my if they drain my influence as a result of all of their weird policy voting things, then we might have some issues actually, because then they could potentially force through a peace agreement, they could force through a war declaration, they could do all kinds of things if we don't have enough influence at the time to be able to counter it. So there is a bit of an issue there. Anyway, as you can see, they have lost their entire garrison, which is fantastic. Now all we need to do is wait until the last little bit of the walls has been destroyed, and indeed the last siege equipment. There we go. And now we can make our way in. Here we are. Wonderful. Okay, so this has actually gone much smoother than anticipated. I kind of thought that we would be having a little bit of an issue, maybe, as I say, with someone else declaring war against us, because we are the upstart here, you know? We are the upstart faction. We are not supposed to be, you know, basically any good here. But, you know, that's just how it is, you know? That is just how it is, and I was very much thinking that they would be kind of annoyed by that, you know? So let's just see. I'm just going to put them here like that and like this. There we go. Okay. So we are going to be having a bit of an issue with these guys, because obviously they're probably going to... Well, they're going to do that thing that they do where they're probably just going to try to murder us as much as they possibly can. I am going to use some grenades. I think that grenades are definitely going to be the way to go. And I'm just going to... Oh, hello there, sir. Oh, I'm just going to reload real fast. Oh, that was actually a vassal. Okay. That is a perfect scenario right there. That is wonderful. Being able to eliminate a vassal like that. Oh no, where am I being shot from? Run. Okay, this is a bit of an issue now. Oh no. Okay. Not too bad. Have I literally not told them to fire at will? Yes, I haven't. Oh, wow. That is always the case, isn't it? Okay, well, at least they're firing now. That's good. Nice. Nice. Yes. Hit them where it hurts. Hit them where it hurts, Barney. That is what we like to see. There we go. No. Oh, I knew that guy was aiming at me, and I literally tried my best, but yeah, no. Sometimes it's just not possible for you to avoid something like that at that close of a range. Very difficult to do that. Okay, we're going to get absolutely massacred now if we go in here. I'm pretty sure. Are we? Oh, actually, no. We're seemingly doing quite well. I'm surprised. Do I need to retreat? We might be okay. I think we might be okay. I mean, we have about 600, 700 people, and the enemy has, I think, about 500, maybe? So we should be okay, technically. Yeah, no, I think we're okay. I was just watching the numbers very closely there. No, we are fine. Okay. I think maybe, you know what actually did it? I think Barney dying just gave us the victory right there. Because, let's face it, every single soldier that we have in our army is going to think, oh, Barney died for us, and look at him now. Yes, and they're basically just going to go crazy for him. Yeah, I'm obviously joking. But anyway, I'm actually wondering what we should do right now, because I'm thinking maybe we should just let them go. Yeah, just let that guy go, because there is really no point in taking them prisoner any further, because they are indeed now eliminated. They don't have anything else, which is obviously the main reason why I wanted to go for these guys, because now we ourselves have a fief that we can do whatever we want with. We don't have to, we don't really have to worry here. And I'm just going to show mercy. There we go. And I'm probably going to, give this to myself, to be honest, because I don't have a town right now. So it would probably be pretty cool if we could have this. The prosperity is pretty nice too, so I don't really mind that. And we'll probably be giving this to Alfred. And there we have it. I've given it to myself. And Robert was actually supporting me there, which is pretty cool. I think that's quite nice of him. And so we now each have one fief, which is wonderful. And Alfred is going to be making his way over there. Hopefully that's going to help us out a great deal. And we can only hope that the garrison is going to be decent enough as well. Okay, what do we want? I think we'll probably just go for hammer bolts. That does provide us with plus 10% damage with crossbows by troops in our formation, which is kind of nice. And we are probably going to be going for another point in steward here. Why is endurance? Why have these two switched? You see this? Usually endurance is here and cunning is here. Why have they switched positions? I've seen that happen once before, and that's a very weird. It's a very weird bug. I don't know why that happens. Anyway. All right. This is pretty fantastic. So basically, we now have... Aha! There we go. There it is. Exactly how I anticipated. Okay, that's hilarious. I actually kind of maybe thought that they might not do that. But no. They really want to. Yeah, they really want Rome. They really want Rome. That is what they want. And they're going to get absolutely massacred now. Yep, they are getting absolutely 100% killed. That particular vassal, that is. And now they're going to create an army that is relatively strong as well. As you can see, there is one over there, Giorgio. Now this is a bit of an issue, because I'm thinking on the one hand... I'm going to take them prisoner, by the way. I'm not sure if... Should I kill them? That is the question. Should I kill these people? Should I execute them? That is the question. I don't really have an idea about that right now. Because the main problem is, are they going to besiege Rome? They might. Yeah, they might be going to besiege Rome. If they do, you know what? I'm actually just going to stay here for a little bit, okay? I'm just going to stay here for a little bit, because I personally think I will be able to defend against... You know, about 800 people. I think 800 people is definitely doable. I don't think 3,000 is doable, but I definitely think 800 or so is. Maybe even 1,000. Alright, so it looks as though they decided against besieging Rome, which is a little bit weird to me, because they were literally right outside the gates, and then they just walked on. I don't really get that, but, you know, it's up to them. You know, if they want to do that, then that is very much their choice. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to just go straight on. That's all we're going to do. We're just going to go straight on to Ancona here, because we want to make sure... Aha. Hello there. Is he going to... Yep, I'm going to just leave a little bit ahead of time here. I want to be a little bit careful about this. What does he have? I mean, do you think I can actually fight against 700? I think it might be possible. It might be possible for us to win. Okay, let's try it out.
Halt.
Let's go for it. This is... This is a little bit difficult. In my opinion, at least. This is a little bit difficult. Okay, so let's actually see what we can do here. Now, some people have said that I should probably split our our musketeers, I guess. And sure, I can do that. I don't really mind. So we're just going to split them into two. And we'll just do something like, I don't know, 60 or so in each one. And then I'm just going to place myself here. She needs to go on the other side, actually. There we go. And then we're just going to be placing them... Oh, no. What? What is this? No, I don't want that. Thank you very much. Okay, yeah. So we're just going to do this. Put out the cannons, of course. We need those as much as possible. Okay, this is going to be kind of funny because I haven't really played like this ever before, really. Because I don't mostly see the issue, or should we say the benefit of this. But this is going to be pretty cool, I think. If we can make this work, it's going to be fantastic. So let's just hope that we can do that. Problem is, we are... it's at night as well. Not a big fan. Alright, let's get these guys over here. They're all going to be nicely spread out, as you could see. So it's a little bit less likely for them to get absolutely slaughtered by, you know, the same bullet coming their way, if you know what I mean. So maybe we'll be okay here. Maybe this will be kind of nice. Let's go for a nice little grenade. Nice, nice, nice. Good, good, good. Okay, another one, another one. I'm going to get shot, I'm pretty sure. But I'm just basically trying to do as much damage as possible to the cavalry. Because they're the thing, in my opinion at least, I think they are the thing that are going to be the most problematic for us. And you can see here, no, it seems like we're actually doing pretty nicely. Okay, I am... I'm actually wondering what I should do about my own cavalry. But the thing is, I can't really take too long to decide. We've already eliminated 125 of the enemy. And it feels to me like this is going extremely well. Alright. Nice, okay. Hit him in the leg. Not exactly great, not exactly great, but it's gonna be fine, I guess. There we go. I'm gonna get killed here, aren't I? Most likely. Nice. There we go. Hitting them across the way there as well as they're walking forward. Okay, now we can tell our guys to charge in. We're going to tell our infantry to charge in as well because they are more likely to be good at melee combat, of course. Oh, nice. Hit two of them. That was a nice penetration there. And I believe we've lost basically no one. Wow. Okay. I'm actually surviving? How am I surviving here? I have no idea, but apparently I am. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually wondering what should we do right now? I think we should probably make these guys come over here. I'm a little bit out of position, unfortunately, with them. But I think, actually, maybe this was pretty good. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Okay, and then we could put these guys... yeah, the main problem with actually ordering these guys around right now is that the environment is so mountainous. And it's a little bit difficult to get the right angle on where you want them to be and everything. So, for example, right here, we want these guys to come over in this direction. Nice. There we go. We want them to come over here in this direction. And obviously... it's very difficult to do that if you can't see where you want them to go. So, yeah, that's obviously a bit of a problem. Okay, so my guys are going to come forward here. We're just going to put them over the side. There we are. Okay. So far, things are going very well, actually. Surprisingly well. We're losing a couple of people here, but bear in mind we have about 300, so we should be fine. I think we could probably tell the rest of our people to charge in, but I don't really want to do that. I'd like to remain kind of strategic, at least a little bit, and now we can probably tell them to charge. Because obviously the enemy most likely has some artillery, I'm going to assume. Or not. They apparently ran. All right, that's fantastic. That is really, really good. Look at that. We got 108 renown for that, 120 influence. This is the reason why I also really, really love the clan tier system in this mod, because when you gain over 100 renown, you think to yourself, wow, okay, that means I'm only a fifth of the way. You know, I've literally just increased my speed of gaining the next clan tier by such a significant amount that I am now basically almost the next clan tier straight away, just from one battle. And I think that really increases the value of doing these kinds of battles. Because otherwise, you know, you're going to be in a situation like you are in the base game, for example, where you're basically just going to be like, oh yeah, you know what, I'm going to go into this battle because it's going to give me, you know, 20 renown, and it's not going to give me anything amazing because I'm not taking a risk, you know, and that's the point. Taking a risk sometimes, especially in this mod, is very, very good to do, because obviously, as you see, look, I'm now clan tier 7. I'm now clan tier 7, and I haven't had to do anything dramatic to be able to make it there. And again, okay, fine, look, now I'm going to need 2,000 renown to make it to clan tier 8. And that's understandable at this point. That's understandable, because obviously, if you take a look at what we have, you know, we've got a very significant army. I have, you know, 300 troops, 350 troops or something like that. You've got to bear in mind, I do have 2 policies that increase my party size even further. So obviously that makes a difference, you know, that obviously makes all the difference, because otherwise, you know, I'd lose about 100 party size and stuff. But, you know, I just wanted to stress the fact that that is indeed a big deal. You know, we already have a significant party size. Look at this. I have 367, which is nothing to sniff at. That's really, really good. And if we can, we're going to obviously get more of those. We're going to get more troops. But the thing is, we don't, you know, once we get to clan tier 6, everything is pretty good. Like, we've got some good size for our troops to occupy. And we're not really going to have to worry too much about army size any further. And I'm not really ever going to have maximum army size, in my opinion. It's a little bit difficult to maintain that, at least in my opinion. I don't know. It very much depends, I guess. But I'm hopeful that Neymar is actually going to do a good job here, because I've noticed that Robert and Uros are running around with an insane amount of troops. Well, Robert has 200 and Uros has, I don't know, 360 or something. And, oh yeah, I should have actually been executing these guys, shouldn't I? Yep. Whoops, I forgot about that. And we had someone escape as a result of that now. Oh well, never mind. I guess it's not too bad. I wasn't really... what did I say earlier in the episode, by the way? Because now I've forgotten. Now I'm thinking to myself, did I say that I was going to execute them, or did I not? Because I'm thinking right now that if we want to completely and utterly dismantle this faction, because as I said to you before, I didn't want to execute the Papal States, because I feel like that was not necessary. But if we want to completely dismantle the Venetians, then it's kind of necessary, I guess. I mean, look, they have a pretty significant portion of territory, and if we can at least weaken some of them, that is going to be a pretty big boon. That's going to be a big boon to do, and I personally like that a great deal. At least I'm going to try to make that happen. But yeah, anyway. Gonna make my way over to Genoa right now, and I do want to go over to Milan as well, because what I'd like to do ideally is make it that we can recruit units from here. I basically just want to go back and forth between these two places and see if we can maybe just continue to recruit from them, because they have the widest selection of troops, or at least I was hopeful that they would. We could go to Turin potentially as well, and we could see whether they have anything. It seems like Neymar has actually picked up the slack now, and she has 200, so that's really nice. Because I was a bit worried about her, to be honest, because she was running around with about 50 troops. not so long ago, and I thought to myself, oh no, she's going to have some issues, you know, that's going to be a bit of a problem. Ah, I see. You see what I'm seeing right here? You see what I'm seeing right here? Look at this. Leopold I of the Holy Roman Empire has declared war on the Venetians. And you know the reason why he's doing that? Oh yeah. He's doing that because he knows that we're attacking them. And he wants to encroach on the amount of territory that we can capture. Because he knows we can do it. He knows we can do it. He knows how much of an adversary we are. How much of a nemesis we are for him. And he wants to try to reduce the amount of territory that we gain by sending his own forces in to make sure that we don't grab as much as we possibly can. And that's obviously going to be a big difference, isn't it? It's going to be a big difference. Okay, so do we want gourmet or do we want troop upgrade costs? I don't really care about troop upgrade costs, to be honest. So I guess I'll go for gourmet, even though I don't really need that either. So we'll just build our siege camp and then we'll move in to Verona Castle. And then we're just going to give that to someone. Probably give that to Neymar, I guess, because this is right next to Milan. Even though I'm actually not entirely sure if she even owns that. I need to check. Yes, she does. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so we're going to go in straight away here. We've destroyed the walls. I don't personally believe that we need to destroy the walls every single time. However, I think that maybe it's going to be a good idea. You know, maybe it's just going to make it, you know, it is obviously going to make it easier. But the main point of doing this is to make it so that we, well, take less casualties. That's pretty much it. You know, that's all I'm really thinking of when I do this. Even though, to be fair, I think we could probably make do with a siege ram and various other things like that. And you can see here that I could do some damage with the grenades. Thankfully, I might be able to avoid taking too much damage here. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, there we go. A little bit extra damage. And one more. Okay, we're just going to try to get these guys to come out. That's literally all I need them to do. I just need them to come out of here and just get shot, and that's it. And if we can do that, then I'll be in a great position. I just need to make sure that I do not die. That is the one thing that is of the utmost priority. Me dying right now, that would be bad. That would mean that all of my forces would be charging in there and just getting themselves completely murdered. So it would be nice if that would not happen. Hello. Is that guy trying to shoot me? I thought he was trying to shoot me for a second there. No, we seem okay. Yeah. Yeah. We could just charge in. We could just charge in. Let's do it. Oh, no. Don't get shot. Don't get shot. Don't get shot. Okay. Whew. That was a little bit close. That was a little bit close for my liking, but there you go. All right. Okay. Yeah, look at that. We got 73 influence, 76 renown. And again, as I say, we don't really need the renown right now. That's not really, you know, super important anymore. I mean, yeah, sure. It's still good. And it's still definitely something that I'm going to be looking out for if we get a decent fight. But now that the main cap of it has been increased from needing 500 renown per clan tier to now needing 2,000 renown per clan tier, obviously that's still much better than clan tier 5 to clan tier 6 in the base game, because in the base game that's like 4,000 or something like that, as far as I remember, at least. It's been a while since I played the base game, actually, but the point is, yeah, that's gonna be a lot easier to reach than the base game. So, you know, if we can, we're probably going to try to make it there. But it's not really going to be, as I say, not really a priority for me at the moment. All right, so I'm just going to just donate these prisoners. I don't see a real reason to keep them around. And we can obviously do a little bit of something here too. But we're going to bankrupt these guys instantaneously. As you could see, look at that. Very, very fast. And we can now decide on the owner. It's going to be Neymar, of course. She's obviously going to be the logical choice for this. And generally, if I really wanted to push home the fact that I wanted to power up the most powerful vassal. Obviously, that would be Uros, but I don't know whether he really needs the help, you know what I mean? It doesn't feel like he needs the help. Wow, she just slapped a huge amount of troops in the garrison there from her own party. And now she's running around with... Is that her? No, that's not her. Now she was running around with like 50 people. Or 60. Yeah, look at that. 73 people right now. Wow, that is dedication for you. Yeah, we chose the right vassal right there. Anyway, yeah, as you can see, the Germans are indeed wanting to take this particular town right here, and that's obviously not what we want to see. No. We want to try to prevent that as best as we can. So what we're going to do is, I think what we'll try to do, at least, not sure if this is going to work, but I will try to take Venice itself, and then we will try to take Ancona, and then we'll try to take Illyria Castle over there. But obviously, that's not really a priority. What's a priority right now is taking Venice to try to cut off the Holy Roman Empire's advance, because otherwise they're going to just immediately take this, they're going to take Venice, they're going to take Ancona, and then they're going to be right next to us, and that's going to be awful. That's going to be one of the worst things that could possibly happen. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.